Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel, and today's topic is about giving, sharing and charity. I've grown up with these words because my school, Loreto Convent Shillong, taught us so much about giving, sharing, about being charitable, and we've always done it in our own style. I remember our school used to always make sure that we used to have these huge boxes which we would cover up with colored paper, and they would ask us to get clothes which are washed, ironed, and then we used to put them together and they used to send them to orphanages, and we used to feel really good that we are contributing in some way or the other. So I've always grown up like that. And though I have grown up in just one room, which was just 10 feet by 10 feet by 10 feet, but yet my mother never made me feel poor at all. And she used to always say, give and you will be given. And I always thought that if I give away my toys, I will get bigger toys, I will get better toys and things like that. But then my mother one day, she told me that it's not about getting back big toys. Whenever you give anything, don't even think that you're giving something. Just give, and it'll be manifested in the form of blessings and prayers. So that is what I have done. Though I have grown up in a very humble background, yet I've always had the thought that when I have enough, I'm going to give away with both my hands. So now I have so much of these clothes in all my wardrobes that whenever my friends come in, they probably wear something formal and they say, can we have some of your clothes? And there are so many of my friends who have picked up my clothes with the tags on, and I have gifted it to them. And even some people have, I remember in one of the colleges, this was the Ayurveda college, I had been there as a guest, and there was this teacher who liked my bag very much. And it was a very simple red bag. It was a cotton bag, long bag and all, and I took it. And she said, I really like your bag. And I said, of course you can have it. Why? Give me another something to carry my stuff, and then you can take my bag. So I just handed over the bag to her. There are so many of my cousins who come in and say that they like my bags. So when we talk about giving, sharing, about being charitable, we can just give away everything. I think I'm so detached with whatever I have around me, whatever you see around me. This is my palace, and then whenever I wish I want to give away something, I can just give away. I'm that detached about anything. Any kind of material attachment is not there with me at all. And I feel really good about it. I feel very proud about myself because of this. And when it comes to any kind of purchase, I have not done any purchase since 2018. Why? You're going to ask me probably why. Because I have enough. I have enough of clothes, shoes, everything to last me for the next 50 years. So I have enough, and imagine all those people who don't have enough. So for the sake of everyone, all the people who don't have clothes, who are not wearing clothes, or who don't have enough, I am giving up on buying clothes. So if you have that intention also, please do so. Otherwise, if you have clothes which are still okay, why don't you give them away to people who actually need them? Now winter's coming. We just have winter in another 2 months. It's going to get really cold. So if you have any jackets, or if you have anything that you don't need, why don't you make sure that some NGO gets it, or some person in the street gets it? Why don't you organize some kind of an event where you're going to give away these clothes? Plus, I have really not been there, but I've heard about this place in Ulubari where some people who have retired have organized a kind of a charitable a space there where we can go and give our stuff, and they actually put them up on hangers, they iron them, do all the washing and all, and anybody can just come and pick them. People off the streets can just pick anything they want from that store, and they can take it. That's what I've heard, but I've never been to that place. But I really want to go there and donate a lot of stuff that I have, and so that people have access, because giving it one-to-one, and some people who come in, check out, they have the liberty to check out those clothes, would be so nice, and then they pick up whatever they want and then they can go. This would be really, really nice. And these are some of the things I wanted to tell you about sharing, loving, caring. And why we need to do this is because somebody or the other needs us. When I listen to Michael Jackson's song, "We Are the World," So that song, if you listen to the lyrics, it's so meaningful. The lyrics have so much content, it has so much of empathy, so much of love and caring and compassion in those words, that if we don't look after people, then who will? It's the same song that Dr. Bhupen Hazarika also sang, Manhoe Manhor Babe, where if we don't look after other humans, then who will? We need to look after each other, because this huge human chain is supposed to bind us together. We are humanity, we are love, we are about sharing, we are about caring, and we are about being those angels on earth. We are all angels on earth. So we are the embodiment of God. So please understand that if we are the embodiment of God, the only thing we can do is to care for another human. And to care for another human, let's start becoming more charitable. Let's start giving our time, let's start giving our attention, let's start listening to people. These are the things also that we can do. Instead of just giving clothes or stuff or things that we don't need, we are giving away those things. But also your valuable time is important. When you're sharing your valuable time, when you're being charitable with yourself by way of listening to others, by giving a good ear to others, that is also charity, I think. And that could go a long way when you're listening to somebody. That also helps in mental health. So we're going to talk about mental health again once more. But then, yes, let's become a lot more loving, a lot more caring, a lot more charitable. Let's become good listeners. Let's become good lovers. When we are lovers, let's love to our heart's content, so that whoever we love will crave for our love, will crave for our attention, will crave for us, that we have loved them so much. Let us be like that. Let us be lovers. I am a lover by default. Why don't you join my tribe?